Alright, listen up. I know this video is going to be controversial, mainly because I'm going to be ranking these ether gears based on 4 different criteria. Power, potential, versatility, and screen time. Emphasis on that screen time though, because Eraser's ether gear is powerful, sure, but it has little screen time. So if you don't see your favorite ether gear on here, or you don't think an ether gear is properly ranked, all I'm gonna say is boo-hoo, don't care, didn't ask. So anyways, top 5 strongest ether gears in Eden Zero. Coming in at number 5 is the ether gear Star Drain. Alright, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Star Drain ranks this low because it has little screen time compared to all the other ether gears on this list. Plus, I kind of want to keep this short because, you know, I'm gonna be using the same like 5 panels for this entry. This ether gear allows you to use a planet as your source of power and gain abilities according to that planet. It's like you're a human Kirby. You could be on a fire planet and become a firebender, or you could be on a water planet and become Aquaman. This ether gear is not only wielded by an Erasion 6 Galactica member, but it's also wielded by an Erasion 6 Interstellar member, so you know it's powerful. But sadly, it doesn't rank that high because it has little screen time, and it's not gonna get much screen time because it's stuck on 2 side characters going through a breakup. What is it with Hiramashima and making thick sword-wielding women? Urza, Kagura, and now Hamura? You trying to tell us something, big man. The Soul Blade ether gear specializes in close quarter combat. You can use 1 sword, 2 swords, you can even use Wolverine claws, slashing through all oppositions like a 1000-degree knife. And the ultimate move summons a air strike of blades, one of the best combat ether gears, but it can get better. It has potential. Imagine somewhere down the line we see Hamura just casually throwing out Getsuga Tenshos, able to cut people up close and afar. It will make it even deadlier in combat. It does lose some points in the versatility category because it's purely combat based, but you know, that can change any day. Hamura just might fuck around and end up flying on her swords like Asta. Coming in number 3 is a surprise, it's Cat Leaper. Now, at the start of the video, I mentioned potential being a key factor for a ether gear being strong. Well, Cat Leaper made it this high based on that category alone. It's literally described as the power of possibility by Zhao Mei. Cat Leaper boosts the user's jumping ability, speed, and agility, becoming so fast they can perform a rhythm echo like Killua. But what makes this ether gear really broken is its ability to time travel and change past events. Now, currently, Rebecca is a noob at doing this. But that's where the potential comes in, because with enough training, she could jump back in time at will, anytime, anywhere. Do you understand how broken that can be? It would be virtually impossible to beat Rebecca if she was able to jump back to the past whenever she wants. She might not know how to beat someone's ass at that instant, but after a couple of trial and errors, she will eventually find a way to beat your ass. To be an Erasion 6 Galactica member, you must have the power to crush a planet, whether it's from having a lot of influence or just being able to blow one up. But it doesn't matter how Draken Joe was able to achieve his position as an Erasion 6 Galactica. All I know is that his ether gear played a big part in it. Draken Joe's ether gear is called Alchemist, and it lets him be an alchemist, which gives him the power to change one thing into another. We haven't seen much from Draken Joe's Alchemist ether gear, but if you really want to know what he can do with it, just watch Full Metal Alchemist. But I have a list of things that he can do with his Alchemist ether gear. You can convert the attacks of your opponents, such as turning a black hole into butterflies. You can even just touch your opponents and convert them into something else, like you can just turn them into gold. Actually, that's probably how Draken Joe got rich. You can even change your own body into different material for extra defenses like Kevin Levin from Ben 10. The Alchemist ether gear is versatile, powerful, and has a lot of potential. Everything you want in a strong power. And coming in at number 1 on our list is a shocker for everyone. It's Satan Gravity. Was there any surprise that the strongest ether gear, that the number 1 ether gear on this list would be Satan Gravity? Yeah, nah. You can't tell me that having complete control over the force that keeps everything planted to the ground wouldn't be powerful. Now, Satan Gravity does have an unfair advantage because it's being wielded by 4 different users. That's right, 4. One of them being the main character, who already has the MC perk. And another user is literally the strongest character in the series and is literally the main antagonist of the entire series. It's not fair how much of an advantage Satan Gravity has. We've all seen the crazy amount of things that this ether gear can do. Some of it being very questionable on whether or not it's actually related to gravity or not. Because last time I checked, the Earth hasn't attacked us with gravity bullets for global warming. This ether gear can do a lot of crazy things. Gravity bullets, gravity meteors, it can move things with free will. Hell, it allows you to absorb someone and use their power, like your Kirby. How is this fair? This is on the border of being broken. Yeah, this is definitely the most powerful ether gear in Eden Zero.